What's up, guys? It's your girl Charelle Unique here. I am here to do a versus battle review. We have the legendary Stephanie Mills and the legendary Chaka Khan. So I was very excited about this versus. Why? Because I'm a singer myself, and so for those who don't know me, I do both of these ladies' songs. So for me, it's like, oh, icons, just beautiful divas coming together to celebrate music, real music, soul music. So let's get started. There's a lot to talk about. My name is Charelle Unique, and thanks for joining me. All right, let's go. So the versus battle, it was in LA at the Ace Hotel in the theater. Let's talk about the ambiance, the atmosphere. It was a beautiful set that they had going on there. Had big, large, beautiful chandeliers that were up. They had different lighting going on. I saw like a fuchsia color lighting and a blue lighting. Each lady sat on crushed velvet chairs with a bouquet of flowers beside them. Let's see. They had big, large screens to promote the hosts or the promoters of the event, which were Ciroc, Pomegranate, and Hallmark Mahogany. On those screens, the colors were blue. I saw fuchsia. I saw like a cranberry color. So they were really playing off those warm colors, and it was beautiful. I won't lie, it was beautiful. So let's get into it. The versus battle was pretty late. These ladies came out a good 47 minutes late. I don't know what else to expect from divas like these. I didn't expect it to start on time, although I wish it would have. And so they come out looking fabulous. Both ladies are rocking natural hairstyles. You have Chaka Khan. She has long, and she's always kept long, thick, natural, a natural hairstyle. I believe it was a wig, but it was beautiful. It was a burgundy color. Her makeup was pretty. She had on purple lipstick. She had a sequin pantsuit. I'm sorry, blazer and pants. And her top underneath was sheer at the top, and black. And it kind of came around the neck. I hated that belt she had on. It was a very large belt that she wore. Wasn't cute. Her heels were cute. And I liked her little boots she wore. Eventually, in the middle of the show, she put on boots. And those were cute as well. So she looked cute. Other than that big god-awful belt. Then you got Stephanie Mills, another natural hair sister. Her hair seemed to be like a little bit of an auburn color, but it was down a good, like, maybe it came down to about the collarbone. She had on a leather blazer that she kept closed, and that blazer was sharp, y'all. Black leggings, and she had a little black heel, short boot, like maybe like an anklet boot, and it had like a gold paisley at the top of the shoes. Very pretty. She looked great. Yeah. Right out the gate, they started out with a DJ battle, and this was to kill the time as we waited for the divas, which went on a little too long. I won't lie. It went on a little too long. And then once the Divas came out, there was some technical difficulties. Stephanie Mills asked to start her song, which was going to be Ease on Down the Road. And her DJ, which was DJ EQ, could not get the music going. So Stephanie, being the professional that she is, she just sung it a cappella, which was so hype because her tone is unmatched. Okay? Her tone is and was unmatched. And she was 17 years young when she did The Wiz and sung Ease on Down the Road. And she did it for Broadway. I hated that she wasn't in the movie because that literally, I mean, it's still one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of the reasons why I sing today. It's just listening to the songs in that movie and the energy and the watching the choreography and just Stephanie Mills is everything. Stephanie Mills is everything. She kept it smooth. She kept it going. She kept the flow of this versus battle. Now let's get into our sister Chaka. I love Chaka Khan. She is no nonsense. She gonna keep it 100, and she's not here to play around with these broads. But Chaka was drunk. If she wasn't drunk, she was high. She might have been both. She was too twisted for this versus battle. She came out the gate stumbling. And I hated that. I hated that for her because we just wanted this from her. You know what I'm saying? Now, luckily, Chaka has made enough waves in her business and has achieved so much success that this did not like stunt anything. It didn't stifle anything. It didn't. We still look at her as the queen she is. It doesn't say anything for her career, but it was just a disappointment because we know that, dang, like we wanted this for both of y'all and we wanted y'all both to be present. Let's put it that way. But I will say that I was watching The Breakfast Club and Charlemagne the God said, you know, it was like watching your two favorite aunties super drunk, just wilding out and having a good time. And Chaka has earned her place to be able to just go and have a good time because she really don't have nothing to prove. And I really feel what he's saying, and I agree with him. But it was a little cringy, and it was a little hard to watch at times to see her stumbling around and forgetting her words and not singing on key and all that stuff. But I will say, as a singer and as an entertainer, you want to get to a place where you are so good and you are so loved that even if you're having a terrible night, the people who love you still love you and are willing to make excuses for you and don't care. They're not pulling back. They don't care. You are who you are even on the worst night, and you get a pass. So you have done something for your career, and you have achieved a very high level of success when you reach that point. I mean, it just is what it is. All right, so I want to make sure that I named everything, but they were wilding out. They were wilding. Stephanie was dancing throughout the whole night, and I loved it. They were both dancing. Stephanie smacked Chaka on the butt. Like, they were literally, it's like your two aunties at the cookout just doing whatever they want to do. I want to say, though, that I love Chaka Khan's range. I love when I get to hear her lower register. Those songs aren't as I feel like they're not as appreciated or not put on the forefront when she gets to sing those lower songs. And everlasting love, you know, those songs. and everlasting love. She be doing her little thing, like, and we don't hear enough about when she's hitting those lower notes. I just like all of that. We know she kills it with the high notes, and people can't touch her. A whole lot of people can't touch her with that. So when she's playing around with those tones and doing those jazzy riffs and runs and doing all the things that we don't hear as often, I really, 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 really love that. What else do I want to talk about? It was just Sisterhood. And I want to say that I saw a couple of recent interviews of Chaka, and I believe she said that she would not do a versus of a battle. She wouldn't even want to get on stage with another female. She said that on Vlad's interview, Vlad TV. She has no holla for a lot of these females, and she don't have to. But I'm glad that she has the respect for Stephanie Mills to where Stephanie could get her out there to do this for the fans. And Stephanie is very much like that too. They're not playing with these broads out here. They are no nonsense women who speak their minds, and they would not get on stage with just anybody. Neither one of them. So it's cool to see them just having this sisterhood. Somebody had written on my Instagram, and they were saying like, well, do you really think Stephanie Mills is going to beat out Chaka? I mean, for real. And I was like, listen, it's her tone. Her tone is unmatched. And she has a crazy range too. However, that tone and that vibrato is untouchable. And she sounds like gold. She just sounds like gold. And I had to remind that person, like, they're not here competing with one another. They are here to celebrate their legacy in the entertainment business. These women aren't competing with one another. We might put a competition on it because that's just what we like to do, which we need to stop doing, especially in the African American community. If two women are bomb, they're just bomb. Let that be what it is. I love how they spoke their mind on a few things about how they need to take back the radio. And Stephanie, she said, Black women are the most unprotected women in this world. She said they're the most unprotected women in this world. She said, and then Chaka came in and said, we don't act like it, but we are. And it's the truth. We don't act like we are the most unprotected, but we truly, truly are. And I loved hearing some of the men in the crowd saying like, well, we will protect you, you know, all that type of stuff. That was just good vibes. Okay, let's see your comments. Hey, Nikki. Let me see. She's cousin Chaka, right? She says, okay, absolutely. I know my cousin. It runs in our family. It was. She's been she's been through a lot with the family. It's been a lot for the family. Stephanie held her shit, but my cousin slipped. Let's be real. I'll have to talk to you soon. Yeah, Chaka slipped, but she's Chaka. You know, like it's the type, like the type where Beyonce failed. She Beyonce though, like she done proved so much. It's like, girl, it's disappointment, but her legacy is still her legacy. She didn't tarnish it with this. It's just sad, like I said, because you wanted them to be present. You wanted this moment for the fans and for yourself. And then also, we know that Chaka has had a long history of drug use. And so that's another key piece to this that makes it kind of hard to watch. Yeah. So that was kind of rough. And yeah, so let's get into some of these songs. Ease on down the road. Now, I'm not going to go through every single song, but some of the ones that really touched me that I want to talk about, I want to make sure I get to. Stephanie did she did all her heavy hitters. She hit the Two Hearts. Where is the love? She hit that. Then she hit a little of the Prince How Come You Don't Call Me, which was remade by Alicia Keys. I sing that song as well. What else? She hit Sweet Sensation. What else? Then she took us to a Gladys Knight hit. If I was your woman, you were my man. That is a hit. She sung a song called Keep Away Girl. I don't know that song. Maybe you guys can hit me to that. I'm not as familiar with that. She did a song called Keep On Dancing. And she was dancing. That had one of the longest intros, y'all. I don't know. I don't even know if she knew when to start that song. Because Stephanie's intros were super long. And then she hit us with the I need the comfort of a man. That is, yeah. She was singing her behind off. She was. Then she hit us with that hit. Never knew love like this before. Since you came to my life. What else? Then I Feel Good All Over. Listen here. She sung the plum fool out of that song, as she should have. Showed up and showed out for this verses. She held it together, y'all. If she wasn't there and doing what she was doing, we probably wouldn't be able to watch the whole thing. I'll just keep it 100. But she kept it together. Her voice was impeccable through the whole verses. The whole verses. Her voice was on point the whole night. Let's see. What You Gonna Do With My Love? Let's see. Show me, but to know you better. She hit us with that. There was another song called Secret Lady. I'm not as familiar with that one. And then Something in the Way You Make Me feel. Something in the way you make me feel. Pitchy, but it's all good, y'all. She is a beast. I don't even know what else to say. She then hit us with the Feel Me. I want to feel the fire. She hit that. And then I may have missed a few, but her finale song for us was Home, which is one that I sing quite often. Actually, I just did my last 2 homegoing services that I had to sing for. I actually sung Home at those services. Rest in peace to both individuals. But that is such a staple, and it's such a beautiful song. And I just truly enjoyed Stephanie from head to toe. Her look was on point. Her energy was on point. Her attitude was on point. Showmanship was everything. And those timeless vocals was everything. And she didn't miss a beat. I mean, she came right in and she let the audience know, if you got something to say about Chaka, don't come for her. Because if you come for her, you coming for me. And she just let y'all know what it was right then and there, that she had Chaka's back. And it was just a beautiful thing to see her. And I felt like she needed this, but I think her fans needed this as well from her, because she is kind of like an unsung hero in our community. And we miss her. We miss her voice. She actually has new music. She just recently put a song out. I forget the name right now, but she was on the Breakfast Club recently discussing the new music that she was putting out. Also, sharing with us a little bit about her son. Her son struggles with autism, and he came out, and it was just beautiful. He came out when she sung Never Knew Love Like This Before. And she actually mentioned on the Breakfast Club that she had found a girlfriend and for her son, who also has a disability. I want to say the girlfriend has autism as well, but she found a girlfriend for her son, and she just was giving us different stories about having an autistic son and how much joy her son has brought to her life and how much she loves her son. She also gave stories about her time when she was dating Michael Jackson, because some people don't know that she was Michael Jackson's girlfriend at a point in time. So I love Stephanie Mills. She is just bomb.com. And I don't know, I love her. So let's get into Chaka. I didn't know every song that Chaka did. I won't even act like I did. She did a song, I think it's called Once You Get Started. I'm not as familiar. I know I've heard it, but that was kind of an upbeat song. That's what she started us with, and that's when she hit us with that everlasting love. She hit us with that, and I love hearing her sing that song. Then she hit us with the pretty little angel. And I'm forgetting the notes, but she was singing that. I really like that song as well. And then she hit us with the how you do it, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan. All I wanna do. She was hitting us with that, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that she was one of the first to have a rap mixed in with singing at that time. If she was not the very first one to have rap incorporated in the song, she was one of the first. But yeah, that I feel for you, I think I love you, I feel for you, I think I love you. So she hit it. I mean, she did not hit it at the verses, but we know what she can do. Let's put it that way. She had a couple in there that I wasn't as familiar with. I really like the one when she's like, ah, 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 ooh, ooh. I'll try to remember it, but that chorus is so memorable and so powerful and intense. I love that song. What else? In the Hollywood, going to the Hollywood, going to the Hollywood. And face going to the Hollywood, in the Hollywood. And unfortunately, Stephanie had to help sing her through her songs, because Chaka just was not. She just wasn't with us, y'all. She wasn't with us in voice. I mean, I don't know what else to say to let y'all understand. For those who did not see it, Chaka just wasn't on her A game at all. She did a song that I'm not as familiar with, but then she hit us with that. Tell me something good to do. Tell me that you love me. Yeah. I sing that a lot. She hit us with another one I wasn't as familiar with, and then she hit us with the that ain't nobody, y'all. Ain't nobody. I'm not sure which one I sing most, Ain't Nobody or Sweet Thing. But she brought her daughter out And she brought her daughter out actually on Sweet Thing. And her daughter had on this leather pantsuit, y'all, that with the super low plunging V-neck with a good half of her boobs out. She had like a rhinestone chain that came down to try to cover her cleavage. It really looked a hot mess to me, y'all. And she sounded a mess. And Chaka sounded a mess. And they really butchered Sweet Thing. And it was cringy. There's no better way to say it. It was cringy. Yeah. Chaka ended with I'm Every Woman, and her and Stephanie sung it together. She did a few more songs prior to that. I am disappointed that I did not hear, because my personal favorites are Through the Fire and My Funny Valentine. All songs I've performed, and I don't know, it was disappointing. It was disappointing because you just wanted her to be present, but it was entertaining too. In the whole, like I said, with the Charlemagne description of like those two aunts at the barbecue acting a fool. Let's see what the comments are saying. Hey guys. Let's see. When we was kids in Chicago, she wanted this. Let's see. She's been through a lot with the family. I think I read that one. Let's see. I feel like I'm repeating stuff. Oh, she said, I'm serious. She's my cousin in real life. Some of the songs was sung about our family. So, oh, that's what's up, Nikki. So Chaka is Nikki's cousin. That's awesome. And she said she loved when Stephanie sung Never Knew Love Like This Before. LA, what's up? And y'all keep a lookout for his podcast. It's coming out real soon. I'll be joining him. And so he said Stephanie still has it. He said Stephanie is so underrated in the industry. And she really was. You know, unfortunately, you have to be willing to play the game. And if you're not willing to play the game, you may get blackballed. And Stephanie talks about that. And that ultimately is what broke up her relationship with her and Michael Jackson's kind of what she discussed, because she didn't want to play the game. And Michael was willing to, play the game. He was willing to make fake smile and do the little dance, song and dance that will get you through those doors, And some people just are unwilling to play that game. Actually, it's crazy because I had a real heavy debate with my brother about this, and I talked about, how sometimes you got to play the game. You have to play in the box until you can become the box. And some people just are unwilling to water down or sugarcoat or just, like I said, play the game. He said, let's pass on Chaka. I mean, I can't pass on her. The woman has hits. That's why she's here. But, it was what it was. And it wasn't what I wanted it to be. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. And I was really excited to watch it too. So it was, like I said, it was a bit disappointing. I'm mad because I usually sing a lot more. And I just left from a major rehearsal. My voice is dead. But it's all good. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this and who you want to see do a versus. I would love to see Anita Baker and Toni Braxton. I think that would be cool. Those smoky voices coming together. I think that would be awesome. Unique, smoky voices. I would love to see Layla Hathaway too. Okay, you said Sade and Anita. I'm not mad at that. Sade's a whole vibe. She's just a vibe. I don't know what else to say. But I'm happy that we can celebrate these queens and we can put some of their music in the forefront, especially with Stephanie Mills, because she really has a lot of hits. And I'm glad that she got the flowers that she deserved on this night. Let me say this though, I might be a hater, but I'm just gonna own it. Is it me, or was it weird to see the audience members look like a crowd that would not be listening to their music or know anything about their music? And maybe I'm just hating because I wish I was there. But I'm like, they don't know these songs. Anyway, you let me know what you think, y'all. This is the verses for Stephanie Mills and Chaka. You said who's going up against Boys II Men? Let's see. I want to see Drew Hill and Boys II Men, maybe. Yeah, Drew Hill and Boys II Men. Doom doom da da, yada yada yada. Yeah, probably so. I don't know. What you guys think? And who can go against Mariah? Who? I thought it would be cool if I saw like Missy Elliott or somebody against Mariah. Because both have like hip hop influence and both have written ballads. And then people talk a lot about R. Kelly and nobody being able to beat R. Kelly. However, I want to challenge that. I really believe that Stevie Wonder could beat R. Kelly. If you think of all of his hits, back to back hits, which is still a huge compliment for R. Kelly. Because if you got to go to Stevie to have to find somebody who could compare, like, that's a huge compliment. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Stephanie Mills actually mentioned that the ladies could host Black Girls Rock, and I would love to see that. I think that would be super dope. And I hope that the gatekeepers were listening, because I would love that. I love Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell together doing their thing as well. So just seeing these Black queens come together, I really love it, y'all. I really love it. And y'all hit the comment button, make a comment, tell me what you think about this versus battle. Hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff. It's your girl Rail Bell here, and I'll holla. Have a good night.